There you go.
All right, welcome to the January 8th, 2024 Village of Shawnee Hills Council meeting. For all who can, please stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Gates. Here. Kaiser. Here. DeRosa.
Here.
Shawnee. Here. Thatcher.
Here.
Zimmerman.
Okay. Approval of the minutes from way back on December 11th. Does anyone have anything on page 1? Page 2? Page 3? Page 4? Page 5? Wait, that's picture is wordy, isn't it? Page 6? All right, do I have a motion to approve the minutes from December 11th?
Second. Gates.
Yes.
Kaiser. Yes. DeRosa.
Yes.
Shawnee.
Yes.
Thatcher.
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
All right, the approval of the agenda. Any questions?
Second.
Gates.
Yes.
Kaiser. Yes. DeRosa.
Yes.
Shawnee.
Yes.
Thatcher.
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
All right, some housekeeping business, election of the president pro tem. Do I have any nominations?
I nominate Rob Thatcher.
Second. Gates.
Yes.
Kaiser. Yes. DeRosa.
Yes.
Shawnee.
Yes.
Thatcher.
Abstain.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Welcome back.
I know.
There's a fast second over there.
Well, as you can see, I actually, in a cost cutting effort, I relieve Brian, so we're not gonna have to pay his bill anymore. No. Brian's in another meeting right now, so we saved on that. Talk away, Russ.
When I get Brian's time.
Well, we'll see.
A couple updates, so the township contract for salting and the shared services agreement came back from the township. I think we need to amend that by substitution tonight. The only change is that they asked for it to be reoccurring every year, self-renewing with a 30-day out. Brian, and I agree with Brian, I'm not a fan of auto-renewing contracts, but I think this is one that's kind of mind-numbing, and why would we go back and redo it if it's working? So it doesn't bind us to anything, but we're not solely obligated to get salt from the township, so it's a win-win for everybody, and it makes sense. So the only thing, like I said, the only change on that was the auto-renew. And with that, I've been in contact with one of the trustees on a fire contract, which comes from the township, was expired in December. They're still going to continue to provide services. They don't think there's going to be any changes. It's going to be renewed at the rate of our fire levy. And then you'll have that coming up shortly. Working with Delaware County Regional Planning or Delaware County Planning on updating our village comprehensive plan. And while I'm talking about plans, we're gonna hit 3 of them in a row. So there'll be more to come on that. Main Street plan, I call it Main Street plan, but it's really drainage, sidewalks, fixing some of our street entrances. But we're gonna take the opportunity to review some of the ingress and egress from some of our businesses and future planning for sites. It'll go through UST and ultimately it'll land at council, but we're gonna kind of hopefully make this an all-inclusive Glick Road, Dublin Road. So we can plan the way we want our Main Street to look, and the same thing, it gives us some legal standing when it comes to redevelopment of properties if we realign entrances or take away entrances or exits on Glick or Dublin Road. More to come on that, working with Chris on that project. And then stormwater plan, officially, we have to update our stormwater plan in 2025. I met with Chris last week. We met for about 3 hours, and one of the things was kind of a long, slow burn on that plan. So I think starting now through 2025, we're gonna be working together to upgrade that, or update that stormwater plan. There's a lot we gotta do. And it kind of, that rolls into the comprehensive plan and also the Main Street plan. So we're starting with the comp plan, the Main Street plan. We're gonna run them together and get as much as we can out of there. And then follow up with the stormwater plan, things that we figured out. Things like curb and gutter, redefine what we're doing with stormwater, and can help us catch and redirect some things. So looking ahead, Main Street plan coming first, and then the stormwater plan updates. Questions on that? Budgets, spent a lot of time on budgets, took everything before finance. Today, you'll have that at the employee raises, making some changes to vacation schedules and perks that'll come for council next meeting. Events, just scheduling, looking at scheduling events. So looking at some key dates for 2024. The Village Arbor Day celebration will be April 26th. Side note, Memorial Tournament, June 6th through 9th this year. So if you're booking a vacation, June 6th through 9th. Safety Day for the police department will be June 15th. I'm talking slow, so Shirley can get this later. Oktoberfest, October 19th. That's the Ohio State bye weekend. Trick or treat, October 31st. Veterans Day, keeping with the same theme that we've done in the past, gives it November 9th, if that's good with you.
Yes.
And then the tree lighting, as much as it pains me to say November 29th, because it's not in December, the following weekend puts us well into December. So November 29th would be the last Friday in November to light the Christmas tree. Have that one. A couple more dates yet to come. I've spoken with some of our business owners during the Memorial Tournament. We might do some Dora things. There's an eclipse happening this year. We're talking about maybe bolstering having an event and kind of advertising that within the county, as well as maybe some other events that the village is going to help sponsor or at least take part in. Am I talking too much, Dan?
No. Eclipse.
What's the Arbor Day date for?
April 26th.
Thank you.
April 26th, yep. Now you're making me laugh. Osage, so we haven't figured out entirely what we're gonna do with Osage. There's been some plans, and I think, again, with the Main Street plan. So it's just kind of highlighting, we're gonna plant Osage with wildflowers and pollinator flowers this year. It's kind of an annual planting thing. But instead of spending a bunch of money grading it and seeding it and figuring out what we're gonna do with it, I'm having a tough time here speaking. We're just gonna plant that with flowers, so that'll be nice. And then Justin and I have a meeting with Alta Fiber. Village of Shawnee Hills will be getting fiber internet services here in 25 to 26. They want some public partnership. They want to talk about public partnerships. So we're gonna see if we can't get that to 24, 25 and see what we can do with that, so.
That's big, right?
It's big.
Yep.
It's big, huge.
Is that it?
Yep.
All right, any questions for us? All right, I don't see Emily. Monica?
Hello. I've got one of each for each of you. If you want to take one down and with it.
So how many people are in the office of the Economic Development Office
So
now?
today we have 3. We just had another
Right.
employee start today.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, thanks for asking. So my name is Monica Connors, Director of Economic Development for Delaware County. I've been on the job for a little bit over a year. And I committed to getting out to each of our communities' public meetings, and you all saved the best for last. So I appreciate you letting me talk for a couple minutes. A lot to talk about. Economic development means a lot of different things to different people, right? And it depends on the community you're in and the size and what your goals are. But You know, if you could have home-based businesses, you could have retail. I heard a lot of really great things. So I'm excited to work with you all. This is really just an introduction. And hopefully, we can connect on a more deeper level going forward. But what I passed out is our recent strategic plan, which we just launched about 3-4 weeks ago. This was done in conjunction with a national consultant. There's 5 strategies here on the, if you flip your paper over, that's our SWOT analysis. They spent time talking to over 75 community members to get this feedback. So we're very excited about the plan. As I said, we've got 5 strategies. The first one is organizational capacity. So staffing up with the right people, developing some branding and an incentive policy. The rest of the strategies are a little bit deeper. Our diverse and resilient economy, that's really the blocking and tackling of economic development, attraction, business retention, expansion. So I'm here to partner with you all. I've had the opportunity to meet with Shirley previously, but if you have a business that you're interested in us connecting with, we work very closely with One Columbus on those types of things, and we'd be happy to create a program focused on the village or whatever you think's best. Real estate redevelopment. So I heard a lot of things that we have alignment there, working more with regional planning. The county, of course, is the pass-through for many Department of Development programs like demolition grants. That's an example. We can help you with your Main Street. We've got the development, Delaware County Finance Authority through our through the county. So we work very closely with them. Core infrastructure. So again, that's where I think our work with regional planning. We're here to just be your partner. And the last one is quality of life and place. So, you know, we're gonna have more of a focus on retail. We're gonna have more of a focus on tourism and really focus, you know, people love to live and work and play in Delaware County. And so we just need to make sure that our economic development efforts align with that. So thanks for time. I'm happy to answer any questions, but I'd love to come back and have a deeper conversation with whoever is most appropriate.
All right, great. Any questions for Monica?
I'm good.
All right, that's great. We haven't really had a relationship with your office since Bob Lamb was there. I don't even know how many years ago that was, and there was some turnover after for a couple of years. So glad you're in place.
Great.
All right,
Thanks.
thank you, Monica. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
All right, communications. Just a couple things. So that Government 101, that seminar. Decided on some dates. We'll do Thursday, January 5th at 7. And then in February, Thursday, February 8th at 7, and Thursday,
What was the first one?
Yeah,
The other day,
January 25th.
January 25th.
it just sounded like 5th when you said it.
The 5th, it went really well on the 5th. There weren't a lot of questions. Okay, Thursday. All right, Thursday, the 25th, Thursday, February 8th at 7, and Thursday, February 22nd at 7.
March 27th.
February.
Both in February?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you have topics on those yet? Do
Uh,
you have topics on those yet?
it's gonna be a bunch of everything.
Okay.
So it'll be basically where we get our money, how we spend our money, what we're supposed to spend our money on. Robert's rules, how Shawnee Hill started, just basically what makes up our
Can you do it
government.
online, so this way you could go back and be reviewed by the folks who can't make it?
All right, will you put that I'll tell you what, put that PowerPoint together and have it on my, send it to me. All right,
Just, like live, like a YouTube live, like this,
oh, okay, we go live?
Yeah, you can.
like this. So this way, if anybody has any questions, you can always say, hey, go back. Here's a video for you.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
We
I
can
don't
put you
know.
like Bob Ross and get you in front of an
Get an
easel.
easel, yeah,
And
I'll skip a haircut that week. Yeah. All right, next up, the Bridges End Brewery. I'm sure you've noticed the project has finally started, so I exchanged texts with Dr. Bo Shermer and told him how excited I was to see that get off the ground. So look forward to that opening. He said he would like to have kind of a kickoff event in April. I'm not, won't be done by April, but a kickoff event, just to kind of get some community support behind it. So more to come on that. We also met the Galbraiths on Osage. Russ, who was it? Their engineer? Was their attorney? Yeah, so we met, they're kicking around, I guess, still a different type of concept, but possibly revisiting their project on Osage. Have not heard back from them in the last couple of weeks since we met with them. But it's moved further in the last 2 weeks than it has in the last 3 years, so. And that is pretty much it. Did you have anything?
No, I did not.
All right, it's newly elected. All right. Committees.
Finance met just before council tonight, and we went over several things. The first thing we did elect a chair and a co-chair. I'll continue to be chair for 2024 and Renee as co-chair for 2024. Shirley went over the finances for 2023 as a review, and she showed that in 2023, our carryover balance was $519,257.92. And we ended 2023 with a carryover balance of $509,941.52, which is a $9,316.40 difference, which is pretty good with all the projects we did last year and accomplished. So that was good news. As Russ mentioned, we did go over pay increases and pay scales. We discussed 2024 projects going forward, and that's about it.
All right, any questions on finance? I assume no one else has met yet?
No.
I assume you'll get together. I don't know if committees want to change. Everyone's in the same spot. If there wants to be any change in committees or not. Some more to come on that too. So I guess legislative actions. We have a second reading resolution 17-2023, a resolution declaring council for the village of Shawnee Hills intent to collaborate and partner with Shawnee Hills Blooms whenever possible to support the beautification and revitalization of the village. All right, we have a second reading, a resolution 19-2023. What?
Gotta amend it first before they do the second reading. Amend by substitution. We just need a motion for that.
Make it recurring.
On the blooms?
No.
On
this?
this one, we need to do the auto renewal that he was talking about.
So what should I read?
We just need a motion, okay, we need a motion to amend by substitution.
Okay,
A motion.
So I'll read it?
Contract by substitution, adding the phrase.
Oh my goodness, okay.
Just amend resolution 19-2023.
Yeah, do I have a motion to amend the second reading of resolution 19-2023, adding amend by substitution?
So moved.
Or
Second.
auto renewal, whatever.
Second.
Gates.
Yeah.
Eisner.
Yes.
DeRosa.
Yes.
Matney.
Yes.
Thatcher.
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
Now you can read.
Now read it. Okay, resolution 19-2023. A resolution authorizing and directing the village administrator and fiscal officer to execute an intergovernmental agreement for snow and ice removal with Concord Township and declare an emergency. All right, any questions? I have a motion to suspend with the second and third reading.
So moved.
Second.
Gates.
Yes.
Eisner. Yes. DeRosa.
Yes.
Matney.
Yes.
Thatcher.
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
All right, do I have a motion to adopt resolution 19-2023.
So moved.
Second.
Gates.
Yes.
Eisner. Yes. DeRosa.
Yes.
Matney.
Yes.
Thatcher.
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
Do I have a motion to pay the bills in the amount of $88,954.05?
So moved.
Second. Gates.
Yeah.
Eisner. Yes. DeRosa.
Yes.
Matney.
Yes.
Thatcher.
Yes.
Zimmerman.
All right, Shirley, treasury report?
Hey, general fund, $538,154. Street fund, $141,335.92. State highway 39,234.20. Human body armor, 4,305.17. Continuing professional training, 2,535.48. Evans Farm Jed, 2,918.56. Drug law enforcement, 534.41. Indigent drivers, 385.84. Law enforcement trust, 3,259.20. American Rescue Plan, 63,418.14. Enforcement education, 1,795.98. Fire fund, 95,133.95. Weed fund, 300. TIF, 59,354.78. TIF 2, 43,601.09. Police district fund, 71,824.42. Veterans Memorial, 298.97. Capital project or sewer operating, 94,851.21. Sewer replacement, 7,506.08. Storm sewer, 31,832.52, and debt service, 98,395.87, for a total of 1,300,972.23.
All right, do I have a motion to accept the treasurer's report as written?
So moved.
Second.
Gates,
Yes.
Isaac,
Yes.
LaRosa.
Yes.
Mattney.
Yes.
Stafford.
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
All right, any miscellaneous business? All right, I'm excited, 2024, big year, probably lots of projects.
Yeah.
So it'll be very exciting. All right, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?